trace him. Cannot be traced.
Masak? Yes.
Dah tekan kan? Dah tekan lah.
Betul.
What we do here is go back.
Hi everyone.
Hi. Today we are recording our group discussion video 3. We are going to discuss about our roles and work distribution, and also our preparation regarding our commit strips 1. First of all, we would like to introduce ourselves. And my name is Muhammad Ashir Muhammad Resti. My metric number is 182655.
My name is Muhammad Mukim Tasi. My metric number is 197727.
My name is Naimah binti Muhammad Fazil. My metric number is 182863.
And my name is Nur Salam binti Ismail. My metric number is 185686.
My name is Farhana binti Ma'andi, 185236.
We also have one member absent today due to unable to trace him.
Missing in action.
Yeah. So without further ado, so we are going to start our discussion today. First, we would like to distribute our work. Some of the roles in the art of comic production is writer, penciler, inker, colorist, and also letterer. Yeah.
And editor as well.
Yeah, editor as well. So today we are going to distribute the roles among us so that we can make the comic production run more smoothly.
Yeah.
So, of all, for the writer, I think we are all the writers, right? So, yeah. So we goes to the penciler, and the obvious is the penciler is Mukri.
I'll be the penciler for this group. And moreover than that, I've already started on the draft for our comic strip, which is Life of a Cat Only, the title of the story.
Okay. Okay. So you are the penciler, which is you are.
So my work for a penciler is that I need to I need to draw the base of the whole comic, including the panels, the sketches of the characters and everything, I guess, and where to designate the bubbles and make space for our letterer to put the letters in there. So I guess that's my job.
Okay. Next, for the role of inker.
Who wants to be the
Who want to
inker?
be the inker?
So
So Amy.
what's the rules actually?
Yeah, so can you tell a bit about what is your role, what you will be doing as an inker?
The inker.
Inker.
Okay, yes, I know that inker is responsibility of for taking the pencil provided by the penciler and using them as a guide to produce the final line art. Okay, so do we have to discuss about what color of inker, or
It's
just use a
black. It's the black
Black
color.
colour.
So you as the inker, you will just follow the outline that our penciler has done. So
Okay.
that will be your job, and in order to do it, I think we need someone who do less mistakes, because we are going to do the final sketch, isn't it? So I think Ami will be the good one for that role. So yeah, for my job, I think I'm gonna be the letterer. Is it okay? Because I know we are all the script writer, but I think we must assign someone who actually plan on how do we put the box for dialogues and all that. And we also have to, as this is the comic, so we know that every comic must have its own dialogue to attract the readers, isn't it? So I think I'm gonna plan on what dialogues to be used, not so lengthy, but still nice to be read by the audiences. So yeah, I think that will be my job as the lecturer. Anyone wants to add on?
Okay. Okay, I want to be as colorist. Okay, as we know, this is comic, so I think I like to choose the most color that can attract people to read our script, our comic strips. And I think, as we know, we have discussed about the cat. So I think the cat is, I think I want to color with orange color because
Orange color.
So you already have the option of colors for our comic.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
And for the color, I think the background and the character must contrast. So the character can more.
You mean that you want the comic to be colorful?
I want this comic to be more colorful to attract.
I think I agree with Anna because I also like something that more colorful because it made me more interested to read the comic and to know the storyline. So I think making a lot of color also good, but still do not put too much color because it make the reader become confused.
Okay, as Anna will be the colorist, so I would like to ask Mukri because he is the penciler. So do you think it is hard for us to color the comics? Because maybe you as the penciler think that there are a lot of characters in there, so it will be hard somehow.
I guess we can take two approach. The first one, making it, as you guys say, colorful, but it would take more time for us to draw and it would take more effort. But eventually the art style would be better. That's the first one. The second one is making it black and white. By making it black and white, it's more it's faster, it's easier, but at the compensate of having the comic being bland, less of color. For my own personal view, I'm making this comic as less background as possible, as less detail as possible, because we are more focusing on the story rather than the background.
So how do you guys prefer? You want to make it black and white or you want to color it? What do you
I
guys
think
think? Color. Okay, what if we do the colorings but then we minimize the color? So I don't say that it will not be colorful, but then
So minimize to 3 or 2 colors only.
not 3 or 2, maybe yeah,
For 5.
but not too much
Not too
because
much
it
colour.
will be time consuming, I guess. Yes. Okay. So we are done with the colors.
Okay, so for the last roles, which is me, we're going to become the editor, which is my role is I'm going to make last minute check over to fix or resolve any issues regarding the comic, so that we don't make any mistake, either is coloring or sketching. So I will check any mistake, so if there are any mistake, I will prompt to all of us, our team members, so that we can fit within the time that we can.
I think as a colorist, I think I need to color first, and after that I will show to them if you guys okay with that, and then we just go on.
Okay.
So how about you, Naima?
Okay, as what I said just now, my job is not much, so I think I will be maybe after I have done with planning on where do I put the dialogues, where the boxes will be. So I think I'm gonna help you guys out with the most critical parts, which is like coloring, or maybe I don't know, maybe there are some other tasks that need more help. So I think I'm gonna help you guys with it.
Yeah.
So maybe on
Me
the
also.
editorial part, maybe Ash also will be need our assistance,
Yeah.
because maybe we all need to review the comic that
We do
comic
all
that
work
has
together, okay.
been done, isn't it?
So my other suggestion is that after completing one part, before that, do you guys like have any scanner or printers at home?
Oh, scan.
Printer is also okay.
We have the ink already.
Oh, I have printer.
You have printer.
So I
This
guess
is the normal printer, right?
Yeah, the normal printer.
Yeah, I have.
I guess my suggestion is that after I complete the penciling, I can scan it at the library, and then like, you guys can print it to ink it, and after inking it, you can send it to Hannah to color it, because it is much easier that way rather than we have to meet and then passing on.
And for the inker and colors, I think we need to colors, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, colors.
So you want to synchronize the ink and the colors? Do you
No,
what you mean?
for the two as a colorist and
The colour.
You want
as a
the color? Oh.
and what types of you want.
So
But
we need to-
pencil color is already okay. Crayon is also okay. Pencil color is enough, I guess.
Okay. I think if, pencil color is much more preferable compared to crayon, because it is comic, right? So it will be hard. If we use crayon, it will be.
You know how to using paint?
I guess using color is okay, and you can snap the whole picture and then send it to me, and I can pass it up on our deadline. I guess it's the easy way. Picture using a phone is also okay. You need scanner, I guess. You just need printer to print it.
Okay, so
So
we already have the printer.
we already have the
Draft.
draft of our progress of our work, and I don't think we have anything else to share.
I think as you as a penciler, I think the character must be easier for us to color that character, not to crowded at the story.
Yeah, I can manage that. It's maybe it's just like for example, you have like two characters in one panel, one character in one panel. I don't like too crowded because it kind of smudges the pencil sometimes if we try to draw it. It's not. It's just that I don't like the process of making a lot of thing in one panel. It's hard.
So do you mean that you're gonna make the comic simpler, or?
Yes, because like I said earlier, we are focusing on the story rather than the visual.
Yeah.
So like less.
So what's the most important is the message, isn't it?
Yeah, the color is just to attract, but we want the story to be comprehensible, for people can understand. Yes.
Yes, lecturer, can I ask you, do you things that you want to draw a letter
Mm.
using hand or just typing?
Depends. If you can manage to use it on your laptop, it's better because you don't have to print. You just have to work on your laptop.
Yeah.
So it's much more easier using
I think,
Photoshop or anything else.
I think I have to maybe try and edit it first. Maybe if it is easier for me to, because even if I do it on computer, then the shape is already there, so we don't have to like freehand draw the dialog box and what's not. So maybe I'm gonna do with the computer, but if it is not possible, then I will just use freehands. I think it will not consume so much time because we're just gonna do the dialog box and fill in the dialogues.
True.
So,
So, do you guys have anything else to add?
Any issues?
Yeah, any problems? Any problems that you guys might face
Yeah.
during our week of making the comic?
For me, it's okay.
we just have to wait for the comic to
Do you think
finish first.
when you will finish?
I can rush it out in 1 or 2 days. The max is 2 days because like I've already started. It's, for me now is I have the momentum, and drawing it is like, oh, it's this and it's this, and so it's not that hard. It's just the problem for me that I'll be facing is when I lose my momentum, maybe being too stressed out or something.
Okay.
And that's the only problem I'll face, I guess.
I think we're doing good enough. I think at this pace, and we already have half of the comic done. So I think it can be done in before the deadline. So I don't think that it will be a problem. Yeah. So anyone wants to add anything, because we have 4 minutes left before we end our conversation here.
Yeah.
So Ash, how about you?
About my job is
So what do you think as an editor? What do you think the
Yeah.
problems that you might face?
I think I don't face much problem because we all going to check over the comic at the end of the day. So
And
so I also make the last minute check, but all of you also make the check over with me in the group WhatsApp.
I
So
think on editorial there will not much problem because we already discussed what we are gonna do.
yeah,
So
I just
if there's any things that need to be fixed, then we must have told
yeah
Mukri earlier so he can do it
maybe
before we color.
I maybe I just make the check over, and if there is some mistake, I will ask Chris to fit on the spot. Yeah, something like that.
And as
So what about you guys?
Okay. As lecturer, I don't think I also have so much problem because even though there are dialogues, but we just need simple dialogues in our comic. And moreover, in our storyline, there are just more monologues that because it's the interaction between a human and an animal, so there's no much dialogues or talkings been done. So I think there's not much to be written on,
Yeah,
but there will be message, of course.
yeah. Hopefully we are going to produce our first comic successfully.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to wrap up. So we already have our roles for our comic production, which is me myself, editorial.
I'm a penciler.
I'm the letterer,
I'm the inker.
And I'm the colorist.
So
so I think we all have clear about what we are going to do, about our role, and
So I
how we
guess
are going to cooperate.
we can lengthen the video by like taking pictures of you guys doing your jobs.
yeah,
Like me, while I pencil, I might ask my roommate to like take a picture of it somehow, I guess.
Okay.
For proof.
So I think
I guess so that's all.
that's all for our discussion.
Yeah.
Then thank you.
we'll
Be seeing you next time. Thank you.
Bye.